just parked the car, as you can see, parking beyond there, and we're catching the lift. Okay, terminals departures, terminals arrivals. Let's go to ground floor.
Ground floor.
Okay, we're behind the Park Royal Hotel here at Tullamarine Airport, Melbourne Airport, and we've just come out of the car park building, as you can see there, levels 1 to 6. We're on the ground floor here. This is where Avis, obviously, Europe car rentals. That's Tullamarine Airport across there, so across the road. Back to front sign, Melbourne. Obviously, if you view it from the other side, it says Melbourne. There's a walk bridge over the top, so if you're on level 2 or 3 in the car park, you can actually go across Melbourne Airport, and that's the Park Royal Hotel, and the terminal is right across there. See, there's a bridge, footbridge above us for people going from other levels in the car park. This is where the Skybus buses actually stop, and the Skybus takes people from Melbourne City to the airport, and they have got plans of making a direct railway line in a few years' time from the city to the airport. It looks busy. This is domestic arrivals. So basically, people arriving from Sydney or other places like Brisbane, other major cities or regional centres will come in here, and then there's the baggage carousels. The lifts, up the escalators, I should say. As you can see, every man and his dog is here today. Must be cheap flights. Slightly, there we go. This is where domestic check-ins and domestic gates are, 1 and 10. You can see up on the boards there. Domestic gates 11 to 52. I'm not sure how many gates they have, but so basically, if you're going to any major city in Australia, and we'll just walk around here. You go through these gates, obviously, and security checks and all that. So you got domestic gates 1152, and then you got the boards up there. But we'll just keep walking around, exploring the airport. Okay. That's one of the domestic airlines. Virgin Australia, there you go. It's right in front of me and I couldn't see it. So that's domestic check-in for Virgin Australia. Now the airport here currently has 2 runways. Has a north-south runway and an east-west runway. And they proposed a 3-kilometre runway running east-west, another one, so a 3rd runway, which will make Melbourne Airport the busiest airport in Australia. Currently, it's the 2nd busiest airport behind Sydney, but with plans by 2023, they'll have 3 runways, and then by the late 2030s, they propose another 4th runway. But definitely the 3rd runway is going to be built by 2023. Here we go, we got check-in for Singapore Airlines. Travel books, news agency, departures, travel exchange, currency, big news agent there. Just walking around, so I just got back from Europe with Emirates, so they were pretty good, from Athens to Dubai and then Dubai to Melbourne. We have a food court section just up ahead here, another currency exchange. Tom and I were just walking around. Obviously, international departures, destination Singapore, Auckland, London, Abu Dhabi, Singapore, Colombo, Wellington, Christchurch. So there's a few departures, international departures today. This is for international departures. So when I left for Europe earlier this year in May, I had to go through here. And then they have all these self-serve check-ins now. So if you've already checked in online, this is for Jetstar. If you've already checked in online, all your details, you can actually go to these touch screens. As you can see there, touch screen to start, put in your passport and it prints out your boarding pass. So there we go. It is really busy here, as you can see. It's now all these people may not be going international, but I don't know, but it says Melbourne there. It's pretty Christmassy look. In Greece, in Athens, I actually had my ticket already pre-checked in from before I went to the airport, so it was a case of just going there and I've already checked in. Just saves a bit of time. You have a different queue. We're just going to walk around here, sort of see where we're going. Everything looks a bit different, and obviously, as mentioned before, if you go into international departure section, you go through customs and passport control and security and all that. They have different shops in there. And okay, here we have Newslink, a news agency, pharmacy, and then beyond that we have more domestic departure area. Now I think might be Qantas down that end. I'm not sure. I think it is Qantas, but we'll get there soon enough. So obviously here people are going through the check-in gates, security check-in for Qantas there for the domestic flights. Looking at the board, yeah, they're all domestic. They're all Sydney, Perth, Brisbane, Launceston. That's the road straight ahead over here, straight out towards the city via the M2, which is the Tullamarine Freeway. Or you can go to Sunbury, which is a outer suburb of Melbourne. Now we're in the suburb of Tullamarine, and that's why the airport is called Tullamarine sometimes, because it's in the suburb of Tullamarine. The middle section of the building, roughly around there, is international, and on the other side over there, the further end, is Virgin departures. So you have the domestic departures at either end and then the international departures in the middle. And the arrivals for international are downstairs. Okay, this is where we came up before, Virgin Australia domestic check-in, and if you go down through the stairs, that's where the domestic gates are for Virgin Australia. It says domestic gates 1 to 10 and domestic gates 11 to 52. Domestic check-in for Virgin Australia is on the right. Okay, I'm sure people that know where they go because that's where their tickets are. There is a fair bit of work and renovations going on at the moment, and we're back at the section where the Sky Bus is, and the Sky Bus takes you from the city to the airport, Melbourne City. Now we're going to head to the car park straight across the road. We'll let the bus go through. let's go. They can all wait for us. Definitely a lot of people coming in from interstate. Looks like a lot of school kids, so they've all gone on school trip. Just got to keep an eye on traffic. Okay, so we're heading in the right direction, and that says Melbourne there. We're obviously on the back side of it. Insert credit card or tap and go. No, we don't want that. Insert ticket only. Okay, here we go. So insert ticket only. Okay. It says 1 moment please, $24. There you go. So for an hour and period, it says 3 hours. I wasn't here for 3 hours, but anyway, it's $24. Refer to pay screen. 1 moment, thank you. Preparing ticket. And there goes the ticket. I can hold that. So that's $24 for an hour and 10 minutes. So it's very expensive.